Warm welcome back to the channel. Warm welcome back to the Garden Tribe. I'm so excited to have you join me today for yet another end of month garden tour. This is the end of 2021, and this will be the final vegetable garden tour for the year. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, hello and welcome. My name is YAJE, and this is my Diaspora African garden. What I do here is cultivate tropical vegetables in my Zone 9A garden, and then I share the lessons learned with you because I want you to grow a garden. I want you to know about these very important African vegetables. So if you're new here, I hope you consider subscribing to learn about these vegetables and how you can cultivate them in the diaspora. And to you all members of the tribe, thank you for clicking to watch. I do appreciate all your support throughout the year. So let's see how the garden is looking like in the month of December, at the end of the year. And I will also use this opportunity to just talk about the different vegetables that I cultivated this year. This vegetable is known locally as the fluted pumpkin. In Cameroon, we call it okongobong and ugu in parts of Nigeria. The vegetable is cultivated for its leaves. The leaves are edible. This is how the ugu is looking like, the ones that I planted very recently from seeds. We had heavy rain and it almost destroyed this one. I'm hoping that it will survive, but so far so good. This one is looking damaged as well, but that's my winter ugu garden. I'm planning to get a tarp to put over here to protect it from the elements. And here is bitter leaves. Bitter leaves are referred to as bitter leaves because the leaves are actually bitter, but very nutritious and medicinal. So it is a perennial plant. My bitter leaves have bolted. They produce beautiful flowers. There are actually two types of bitter leaves that I have in the garden. The bitter leaves, the leaves are actually very bitter. And then there is this other kind of bitter leaves known as sweet bitter leaves, ondole bitter leaves. The leaves are not as bitter. These are the flowers for the sweet bitter leaves. So I have both species in the garden, and they are still doing well right into December. Additionally, I have a bunch of peppers. Look at all the ripe peppers. The peppers have done exceptionally well this year. I had so many different varieties of these hot chili peppers. What is left standing are these ones that I started from seeds. I want to say around April of this year. And they produce a ton of fruits, yellow and red peppers, very vibrant colors. I'm going to harvest them and then prune the stems, and then see if they survive the winter. If not, I can always start them back from seeds again next year. But yeah, I planted a lot of peppers and they are doing quite well. They did quite well. And these are my water leaves. The scientific name is Talinum triangulare. They are producing a ton of seeds. I've been collecting and saving the seeds. The leaves are edible, the seeds are not. We use the leaves to soften other vegetables, but very nutritious. And once you have the bitter leaves in the garden, you always have them, like they just volunteer themselves everywhere because the seeds spread wide and far. Are you familiar with this vegetable? How do you guys use water leaves, if you know what water leaves are? We use it in a dish known as eru to kind of tenderize the eru, soften the fibers a little. And here comes the garden huckleberry. If you've been on this channel for a while, you should be familiar with this vegetable. It's an important vegetable for my tribe. My tribe, that's the Wimbum people in Cameroon. This is the vegetable of my ancestors. Like back in the village, they eat this in the morning, in the afternoon, and in the evening. Like if you do not cook this every day, people feel like they have not eaten anything. Like people can eat bread, eat rice, eat beans, but if you don't bring them their njamso, which is the country njama or this garden huckleberry, they don't feel like they have eaten. So yeah, it's doing so well in the garden. I was experimenting with it in the fall, and it has done well. I can tell you that for sure. It is more than overdue for a harvest, and we are going to actually harvest this. So this is a garden tour and harvest day video as well. And this vegetable is known as the Chinese cabbage. Quite frankly, I have no idea how a Chinese cabbage type of vegetable would be a popular vegetable in my area, but it is. And we call it kablar in Limbum, which is the language of my ancestors. If you're familiar with this vegetable, let me know how you call it. Do you know what this vegetable is? Let me know in the comment section. Drop a comment. And this is what we refer to as green. It's the green amaranth. This particular species is, I think, mostly available in Cameroon and in Nigeria. I don't know. That is what I have seen so far. But if you do know about this vegetable, let me know. It's an important vegetable as well. Nigerians use it a lot. Us in Cameroon, we also use it a lot. It is very similar to Callaloo, which is that vegetable from Jamaica. See how alike they look, but they are different. The green amaranth has more of a mustard type of smell compared to Callaloo, but they are from the same family. It's harvest day today. It's harvest day. Oh God, we thank you for the blessings of the garden. It is the final harvest day for 2021. Today we harvested some of the country Njama, that's the garden huckleberry. We harvested peppers. We harvested bitter leaves and water leaves. So yeah, tribe, it is just amazing that in the thick of winter, and I have winter in air quotes here because we're still having temperatures in the 70s at the end of December in Houston, Texas. So yeah, it's just amazing that I still have a garden, and I couldn't be more grateful. Thank you for being a part of this journey. If I have influenced you, I have encouraged you, inspired you in any way, shape, or form this year, I am grateful for the opportunity to do that, but I would like to hear from you. So just drop a comment on maybe whatever that you have learned from me this year. I would love to know. I like to hear from you. Thank you for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you have not yet done so. It helps. Subscribe if you haven't done so. It helps a lot. And then share this video. Tell someone about this channel. Water leaves. 2 baskets of njamso, the country Njama, a whole lot of peppers, and then some bitter leaves. So here we have sweet bitter leaves and regular bitter leaves. So that's my harvest for today. Pretty good for December. Christmas harvest, yeah. 24th of December. Yeah, all right.